Or
He's already got
fucking
his hours, and that was my fault.
yeah. Like I don't want to see you guys just burning your hours off this shit. Like if you don't want to be a part of COP, then don't play. But don't just sit there and do speed traps all the time and then
I
all
mean, but
that.
it's a part of cop, you know.
Heidi!
No, it fucking isn't. You
What do you
guys
mean?
literally every time I see the two of you, you're in your own two, you're by yourselves in a fucking channel, and then
Okay.
you're just conducting a speed trap, and it's not even like you stop people. Like
Excuse me.
I've watched you guys do a speed trap where you just let people drive by because you guys are on your phones playing games.
No, because I have like 80 key bounties. Come on now.
Like this is not something that can keep going. And to be honest, like I was heavily tempted to just change the rules and make it so you can't do a speed trap for more than 15 minutes.
Okay, well.
Very tempted.
Why
But
don't
I'm
you
not
do
going to
that?
Because
Well,
I'm
if I
not
don't have
gonna
clarification,
ruin,
like-
I'm not gonna ruin the fucking speed traps for everybody because there's two fucking loser POs abusing it.
Hey,
So-
here's your clarification.
so-
He's the chief of police, and he's telling you two specifically to calm down on them.
So in the future, you guys need to chill out with speed traps, or I swear to God, you will not go anywhere farther than PO for the rest of your goddamn life.
Okay, like. First of all, I don't understand why you have to talk like that. Second of all, it's a game and we're playing. We were there the whole time. We were there when you talked to us. We were there before. No one drove by. So the fact that you're just like
Yes.
coming at our necks for doing something that other people do, and just because we're a group of friends.
Doing it in a private channel.
Okay, it's a mistake. We made a mistake in TeamSpeak. You don't have to go on our necks about something we did in game that's not even against the rules. We're following our handbook.
It's
One.
okay,
I have
what-
one monitor.
Are you
Daltini?
getting demoted
Who?
right now? You're not. You're
No,
being
that's
told
not the
to-
point, Sandman. I don't care about a rank. I've been PO for as long as I can fucking remember. I'm not
Yes,
trying to protect a fucking rank.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you're still part of this department. You're not facing any disciplinary about you running your.
Okay,
your
I just
speed
prefer
trap.
not to be
What
talked like
he's
talked to
telling
like that.
you is that he sees it a lot. He's tired of seeing you guys do that constantly, and if it doesn't stop, then you're not going to be able to do speed traps at all. Or the whole
Okay.
APD's not going to be able to do speed traps at all.
I would have
Just
rather you
telling
said it
two
like that
specifically.
instead of threatening me.
That is. That's exactly what he said. He said if you don't stop it, you're not going to be able to do them at all. And he doesn't want to put a rule in place to ruin it for everybody.
Quote, I'll
You guys
be
could do the
PO
same
for the
exact
rest of
thing
my
at a
life.
checkpoint. Like you just
Yes,
need a
it's
third
his-
cop and
His department, if he doesn't want his officers doing that,
Okay,
That's
but I
his call
think,
to make.
yeah, but he's well. Let him speak for himself. Fucking ever since he's got that fucking rank, like he has changed. Like I don't want to be that guy, but come on, Pledge. Like you didn't have to say it like that.
I literally fucking told you. Like, the moment this started, when I pulled you in here, right?
Okay.
Like, right just moments ago, I said,
Okay.
you guys are, like, I don't want to do it, but you guys are making me think about changing a rule. And I don't want to ruin them for
No,
everybody.
please do. There's so many open boundaries in this rule book.
But the problem, okay, but the problem is nobody's doing, no, I have not had any, I've never seen anyone do them as much as you're doing them. Ever. In my entire life.
Well, I don't have a
I've been on-
helicopter.
I have been on the APD for 3 years.
I'm sorry
and
I can't
I've
fly
never seen
around.
someone do it even as much as a quarter as you have.
What's
You
the
don't need to
difference
fly around. Believe it
between
or not, there are
flying
cars in the
around and
world.
AFKing in the back of a heli like most people do?
I'm
You're sort of,
here
like checking red zones and you hop out when shit happens. You guys just sit there.
and
We
pull
go
out
after
when shit
cars
At
and
happens.
least
cars
they're
drive
moving
by.
around the map. Like, you guys literally were sitting there. I watched for 15 minutes. You didn't even move an inch.
Okay.
Like, at least in a red zone, or if you're patrolling red zones or something.
We
like
checked
you're-
mushroom and then we went back there.
At least if you're like patrolling, you're doing something. But you guys literally just sat there. And I know that you guys just sit there and you play games on your phone together because you've told me that. You've told me that that's your ultimate strat for getting time, to directly quote you. And I don't want that to be a thing, especially not when I'm getting messages from some of you that say, "Hey, how can I improve as a cop? How can I get better?" And I'm telling you that I'm not even threatening you. I'm saying that as long as you're doing that, no one's even going to look at you for corporal because it's stupid.
When I told you that we sit there on our phones to get time, why didn't you correct us then?
I did. I said you shouldn't do that.
This game's all about hours,
and
as
you
you said
said,
before.
"Oh, okay," and then we drove around. And then I got off. That was the last time I played with you. And then I log on today, and I see your names, and neither of you is in TeamSpeak, and your guys are sitting there for 10, 15 minutes without even moving.
Okay, I apologize
And we
about the
literally,
TeamSpeak
like,
issue, but
We
the
drove
issue in
up on
game.
you guys, like Luke and I did, and we sat there for a minute, and we talked in game about what we would do once we were sitting there for like